Oh, nice. Yeah, I got my clothes on today. Hell yeah. So again, this is me. The first time I see myself today because I'm normal, unlike most people that go and put like 10 hours before they go and step in front of a camera, and they're afraid to have a feed present because they want to show a lie or a artificial state, basically, right? Like, oh, I'm too ugly to be on camera right now. I don't want people to judge me or to think something or blah blah blah. So I gotta lie. And that's the world today, by the way, if you don't know. But anyways, um, I have a video for you today. I watched a little bit, the tiny a little bit, a little bit. But I want you to watch it. Just listen to what he says at the very beginning. Okay. I left a comment. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna read my comment. I'm actually gonna read my comment. I decided because my comment is actually a very good one, and this is where most of my scripts come from, as they just happen to be comments. And before I haven't posted any of these, and the reason why is because typing, I'm not very good at typing. Basically, because of my stroke, my right hand doesn't work very well. So it's not very good. But anyways, so okay, there you go. So watch this video. Dun 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 dun. Okay. So real quick, just gotta intervene. Real quick, people think that because that's what they want you to think. There's better options out there. There's alternative options out there. There's natural remedies. There's stuff that you can do, but they want you to rely on this because it makes it's like nothing to make. It's basically um, like out of it's money out of thin air, basically. And so you're spending money on this thing that costs them nothing to make, and that's kind of what's going on. I believe I don't know, but people should look into that and find out because I could bet you, based off of their characteristics, that what I said is probably true. Did you notice how he called it Neuro something? He had some kind of name for it. This is why I'm showing you him because as much as I know, I don't know that deep. I know deep enough to know what you're talking about, but as far as like the specifics or the advanced whatevers, like I don't go deep down that rabbit hole because the reason why I didn't is because I didn't have the parent or the coach or the guidance that was legit and it wasn't just some asshole trying to make money by lying to me, which is what most coaches are today. They're there to just tell you stupid information to make money and make you think you're doing something, but you're not. It's just a business model, right? But I'm the real deal. I'm a real coach. I will actually change your life. I will make you a better person, and that's what I am. So, anyways, so what was I saying? Oh, I point you to him because he dove down that rabbit hole, the one I know about but didn't dive down. He dove down. So talk to me. You want to know about this stuff? I guide you to him because he knows this stuff. But you talk to me, Jack of Trades, right? Not as useful as one, but more oftentimes more use the more what's it called? I'm not as smart as one of a specialist, but I'm more useful than that specialist because I am just general information, right? But it's like better than most people because I'm real. I'm authentic. I'm not a sellout. I didn't sell my soul to the devil like most people today. Like most people that you know about have sold their souls. This is why they dip and they disappear and they vanish and you don't hear from them anymore because they're guilty and they know and they've tricked you and they got it's kind of like they're pedophiles basically. It's they trick you and they exploit that, and then they started a family with somebody that they tricked, and that they disappear, and they say, "Oh, they're just haters, honey." But it's a sucker that believes the bullshit, and he started a life with her, but he made his whole everything he has is built off a lie. But his life in existence is, and he's not really happy. In reality, he isn't happy, right? He may have all these things, but he's not happy, right? Because they give it fake, and I looked for real, and I couldn't find it. All I could find was fake. But anyways, I point you to him because he knows. So good for him. I wish you the best. I just can't go down that road because there is no honest start for me. And so because I had to watch my back so much, I couldn't dive down the rabbit hole as much as I wanted to. And that's why I am the way I am, right? I went as far as I could, but I was always, the strings, I had a string, and I seen somebody fucking with my string, so I'd bail and go back and make sure my string was good, and I defended my string, and then back into some other idea, that's kind of what I would do. But anyways, that's me. But anyways, continue. Remember what I said? That's what Trump is. Those guys that create this world of lies and illusions, and then they find this female who is stupid and pretend, um, not pretend, but she doesn't know and she's ignorant of the truth. So it allows you to live like you are actually that, but she believes the lie and she's sold out as a sucker. That's what Trump is. He is that female. His whole party, his whole crew has him. Trump is a Trojan horse. I've been saying this for years. Trump is a Trojan horse. There is a lot of people riding with him, and I have a lot of people on my list. It's called the Downfall of America, right? And there's people on that list that know Trump, and they tell him, "Hey, this would be a good idea. You should do this." And Trump's like, "By the way, I had this idea since I was a little kid. I want to do this." And he just heard about it, but he'll lie about it. And it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's bullshit. But again, I know pointing to someone who does know who you should listen to when it comes to that, right? But general knowledge, you come to me, right? So, anyways, that's it. That's why I'm pointing you to him because he's just telling you this is the science. There's no red, no blue. It's just the white. This is what America was back in the day. America used to have a lot of people like him, but nowadays it's corruptions and sellouts and liars and thieves and dogs that have too much power and wealth doesn't buy happiness. It'll buy things that make you happy for now, but you will eventually. It's like a joke or like a movie. Yeah, it's funny, and you watch it, and you can watch it maybe 5 times. But after that, what do you have, right? That's what money is, right? And all you can do with money is you keep buying the new movie, the new movie, the new movie, the new movie, and that's kind of how we're living right now, paycheck to paycheck, and it's because people don't have real happiness. So, like I do, for example, right? I don't need anything because I'm actually happy, and so because I'm actually solid and whole, because I found my whole, because I'm complete, and I'm complete in every field, right? No matter what it is, what game, whatever, I'm good. I may not be the best, but I'm good, right? And no matter what it is, I may not be the best, but I'm good, right? I may not get you there, but it may be close. See what I'm saying? No matter how much of a hoe you are, I may not get you there, but I'll make you feel like a woman at the end of the day, right? And you'll be like, oh my god, I felt like a princess. Oh my god, I haven't felt that way for a long time. It may not be sexual gratification, but you're gonna feel like a lady. You know what I'm saying? I remember, I forgot her name, but I remember there's this one girl who was gang raped, right? Um, and so she was a miserable girl, basically. She was not happy. Anyways, she was playing pool and no one wanted to hang out with her. But I was like, fuck, I felt bad for her, so I went and I made her feel like a woman that night. And I did the whole, like, I kissed her hand and I kissed her arm, and then she just stood there and turned away. She's tomboy. This is straight up tomboy, right? I kissed her hand, kissed her arm, kissed her shoulder, kissed her neck, and then to her cheek, and turned to look at her face, and I was like, I can't, I can't. And that was it. Because I cannot make you think that I like you more than I do, and I'm gonna use a woman. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, I made her feel good. I made her feel like a woman that day, right? But anyways, that's the point. And then, so I can do that with anything and everyone and anywhere at any time. But I will get you there. And if I can't, like, if you need to know more, like, okay, well, tunnel, what about? And then there's stuff about it, and I'm like, okay, well, it sounds like you need a specialist, and then that's kind of what technical support is supposed to be. But nowadays, it's gotten so bad that they basically hire dogs to do the job. Right? That's what happens. Like that's the help. It's like technical support. Like, hey, what's up? What's your problem? You don't have a problem with the computer. Oh, I don't want to talk about my computer. Click. And like, anyways, and so I can guide you to people. And the thing is, I can guide you to people like him. And the thing about him is he hit the anvil. He is really, like he forged a sword essentially, right? But he did it in white. He didn't do it through Christianity or through anything red or blue or any of the sort. It's white, and you can be red and you can have blue, you can have these things, you can play games, you can have alternative what do they call they we used to call them hobbies, right? But nowadays people are like, oh, well, if your hobby, so that means you can't be a debater, that means you can't have another life too. And so you can't, it's not one or the other, dude. It's not what's it called, atheist or theist. It's not this or that, it's this, and then there is that, right? That's just two, what's it called? That's 20% of the pie. That's 20% of the same pie, but there is still a 60% in the middle that they want you stupid and not paying attention to, and that's why that's the division. Divided they fall. Divided they fight. That's what it is. That's what they want, right? But again, me know it all. I'm aware of this, and I see through it all. I see through all the bullshit, all the fucking. I go into Destiny stream. I win so many debates there. I had to change my name to Infinity Wins and Zero Losses because they're fucking stupid. Like the best of the best of the best that in there, right? And the people that I have competition with or what's it called? Like I'll come into a debate and there's two people and they have a side and one guy is completely wrong, but the other guy I agree with, right? I'm like, you have a good point. Well done. Good job. I like that. Well done. Nice. Right? There's no room for wrong here, essentially. It's either they're wrong or they just don't agree with me. That's basically it. I have yet to be wrong. And it's not so much that I can't be wrong, it's just that they are stupid and I'm not. That's what I'm right, is because they're stupid. I've met some smart people, but generally, I agree with them. They agree with me. We see great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? Stupid people don't. You think the way you do because you're divided, right? That's your problem. That's your prerogative. You believe the bullshit, the red or the blue. I'm in the white. That's the truth. There's no bias here, right? So, anyways, that's basically. Oh, the comment. The comment. I'll read you the comment because the comment was pretty good. This kind of stuff is the answer. This kind of stuff is what we need. Being that I can't lead because I am the mind, or I am the mind behind it all, and most people are programmed, especially at a young age, to hate people who have a brain. Most people artificially turn away from a person who is a know-it-all. Right? You may know the word. You may have encountered this phenomenon, even though in every other culture they are trusted and loved and revered. And this is why I can't lead, because I am in America where this kind of manipulation exists. Okay? So it's the first point. Alright? So understand that I am a know it all. Okay? But there's a hatred built on being a know it all at a young age. Okay? So people grow up to not be a know it all, but you should be a know it all. You should come together and unite. And so people are so divided at a young age because they're so hateful of a know it all. I go online and I go and make a video about something, and most people will hate me for it. But in reality, I'm just calling an ace, like I'm calling an ace an ace. I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm pointing out that a spade isn't an ace, you know what I'm saying? And they don't like it, right? And their bias clouds their judgments. And that's kind of why America sucks today. That's why the rich are doing what they're doing. They're running laps. While you guys are fucking around, fucking and fighting each other and doing God knows what, the rich people are just taking mountains of money, right? And they have multiple yachts and shit because you're fucking stupid. And you won't pay a dime for me, but yeah, you'll give $1,000 million to Trump. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Anyways, moving forward, there's still more. It is the same principle as divide and conquer. It's just it's just a way to make sure that the stupid and the ignorant that are normally protected, instead they are exposed and exploited. That's it. So normally, right, you would protect little girls, but because of this hatred of a know-it-all, or because of the divide and conquer, these little girls go marching to Jeffrey Epstein's island, and he gets what he gets, and what happens happens. It's because they don't realize what they're doing, because it's too late. This is what they need parents for, because they don't realize what's going on. The whole tranny argument about rights and shit, like, we can literally bring it down. Like, stop making noise. Stop making noise. Let's talk business here and save lives. You want to make noise? Shut up. Get out of the room. If you can't stop being emotional, get out of the room. Don't let the door hit you or the Lord split you. You know what I'm saying? Let's make kids don't know. Kids don't know, and just because you're too stupid or because you fucked up and you want everyone else to suffer because you suffered, that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it okay. That's why God says turn the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? There are instances where you don't turn the other cheek, right? And like life finds a way, right? Uh, it's the same with drama and dilemma. The Bible will not be conclusive because life finds a way. There's no conclusion in things. Basically, you can't solve something. There is no answer for everything. If there was, we would be fucking. Society would have never fell, basically, ever. But there's been multiple times society has fallen. And right now, society is falling because they've forgotten these basic virtues, right? Once upon a time, it was bad to be gluttonous. Nowadays, it's fucking championed, it's worshipped, it's loved. And they want you to think that because it keeps you divided. Divided, they fall. That's the point. As long as you keep killing each other, they keep milking you for money. You need this, you need this. This is why America is selling guns and weapons to people fighting in wars and shit. Stop fucking killing each other, you fucking idiots. Like, goddamn. And then your fucking leaders are fucking terrible people that are fucking dividing and conquering you on purpose. They're keeping you fighting so that they can keep fucking milking you and taking your money and taking your hot daughters and your young, spoiled, and innocent daughters and your virgin daughters so they can go and fuck them and take advantage of it and stop it, you fucking idiots. So that's why they don't like me, right? Because I'm a know-it-all. So, and divide and conquer. So, anyways, that is literally what happened on the Republican side, by the way, and why the divorce rates are what they are, and why relationships have gone to shit. The red pill movement, relationships, and blah blah blah. It's just they're telling you how to be, and that's not how to be. It's That's what the right has always done. The left, AOC popped up. They made what's it, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Marley Train, was it trash trailer park, trash can Green, right? So she showed up because AOC showed up, and then the squad showed up, and then now we have the five, right? The right has always mimicked the left, and that's what's going on with the medication and whatnot, and why I think my mom is dead because she had what's it called? They gave her an artificial synthetic medication that didn't work, and it ended up costing her her life, basically. At the end of the day, right? So we need great minds and we need great leaders who will inform us so that we can be protected from exploitation. I've been saying this for years upon years, all while I'm going through my own life and my mother died and I lost my home and my mom died and I have survived many operations and you name it and I still fight on. Right? Like there is a laundry list of shit that you don't know about me that I'm not gonna talk about. They want us divided into weak and exposed, fractured, and stupid, ignorant fractions to oppose any mind because it makes it easy to exploit you and lead you and take advantage of you. Basically, this is why you need great minds, right? This is why you need know-it-alls. But this is why they tell you this is what you don't want. This is why they try to enforce gang violence once upon a time. They try to teach us that gangs were the answer. Gangs were the way to go. It wasn't just a show. It was to glorify gangs. The next thing you know, hella kids are killing each other for gang shit because they want to be cool. That's why they show you that shit on TV, right? Uh, the FCC won't let me be me on MTV. Like there is a line. There is a line. Eminem, like you may be good, but that was bad, bro. Like you didn't, and so that's my point. Like if I was alive and if I was actually thinking like at the level I am now, facing him, if we had an adult back then, Eminem wouldn't have happened, not in the way that he did, right? We need those regulations to keep the fucking beast at bay because evil is right fucking there. You know what I'm saying? It's right fucking there. And you may have forgotten because protections have gotten so good, but evil is right there, and evil is not good. We're looking at it now. America may fall because we allowed a little bit in. You know what I'm saying? As people have been saying for a very long time, wake up. I have the benefit of being young minded still, and I have the natural mind of an elder, but I also have my youth in a way. So I am still nimble enough to keep up with the kids, but I am old enough to be wise and see what they don't see. I see farther than the farthest can see. I see way more wisdom than the most wise can see. And despite that fact, and despite the fact that I am gifted, they want you to hate me and you to block me and to not be informed by me because they want you stupid and ignorant and exposed. And again, this is what happened on the Republican Party, right? They want you to think, oh, I believe in religion, I believe in God. And you're like, oh, I love Trump because he believes in religion. No, he used it as a tool. He's lying to you. And you're dumb enough to believe in his bullshit. Like, wake the fuck up, man. And for the record, I apologize for any spelling errors and words that are wrong because they are wrong choice because I use a voice to text and because my right hand does not allow me to type. Okay, so that was it. That was basically it. But yeah, so yeah, and I've been saying this for a long time. For a while, I have not just because my medications that I take were not good because they wanted me dead because they knew that I think the reason why my League of Legends account I have a 20% win rate right now, and I ain't bad. I'm actually good at the game, right? I was like the number one in PlayStation All Stars, right? In America, number one in America, right? That's not something to shake a stick at. I was number one in America. No matter how you look at it, that's fucking good. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is because it may be a joke, but understand to be number one means that there was some competition like you don't fucking know. You have no fucking idea how evil and how fucking much people can be. You may not like it. You may think it's a joke, but they don't. They like it. They love it. It's their life. They eat and they live and they breathe this shit. But I beat them. That's what I'm telling you, right? I know. I understand. I'm aware. And for you to try and tell me, oh, you're not good enough, fuck you. Tell me I'm not good enough in Iron 3, doing the shit that I'm dealing with, 20% win rate. No one will fucking talk to me. I go to Riot. I have messages for like tickets and whatnot that I sent to Riot because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is going on? This is not normal. And like, well, we told you it was just up to MMR. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean, yeah? This is not MMR. If it was MMR, I should be winning like, by default. At this point, I should be winning. I should be able to AFK and win. I think there are bots that show up and disconnected that have better win rates than I do right now. And you're telling me it's just MMR? Fuck off, dude. Anyways, anyways, that's it. So be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out. And again, it is good to have a know-it-all. It is good to have someone with a brain out there. You're just mad because you're pathetic and you're petty and you're a loser and you're fucking nothing and you wish you were something but you're not. And the only way you can benefit is by holding everyone else down because you suck. That's what's going on in America. And the honest people need to rise up because once upon a time, that's what America was. It was ruled by the people who deserved the power, that had the knowledge and wherewithal, not because the guy wanted it, but because he deserved it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was once upon a time. That's what I thought would happen to me. I thought I would get my SSI. I thought I would get approved right away because I deserved it. But I was denied. You know why? It's because they're all bullshit. They're all fucking liars and fakers and exploiters and cheaters. It's been like 20 years and I haven't been approved. I owe them like $30,000 because they denied me. After so many years, they denied me. I've had a fucking stroke, bro. And they denied me. I can't even fucking type. And they denied me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing right now? See? They hear me. They're watching a scam call. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Good afternoon. My name is Anna. I'm calling from the Senior Resource Center about the card we mailed you on the
Anna.
new California Final Expense Plan. Have you
Anna.
received it?
That what?
Okay, but just to let you know, your state has recently approved new funding for plans that
Shut
will
up.
help cover
Shut up.
increased costs
Shut up.
and
Shut up.
provide
Just
financial
shut up.
protection
Shut
for
up. Shut up.
families who
Penis.
are age 21
Vagina.
and
Fart.
maximizing your
But.
benefits.
Pee pee
To match
cock
you
poo
with the
poo.
most
Yeah,
suitable
see.
plan, please tell me your age.
See. Scam. Bullshit. Yeah, they know. They're aware. They're aware. And the best I can do is make you aware. That's it. But they control the systems. It's grassroots. You have to like, you have to sub, you have to follow me. The only way I can get a message out to you is if you do that, because that's what Bernie Sanders is. They control. They have control of the car, the Mustang that we're all using. They are the driver. They choose where we're going. They choose like Destiny finally discovered after fucking 20 years of me saying it forever. The right isn't pissed at the left. The right is pissed at what the right is telling them that the left is doing. That's exactly what's going on. But through everything, everywhere, at all levels, 9/11 could have been an inside job. That's how much it's actually like. It's just that what happened there, that was like 1% of the pie, right? But today it's like 40%. You know what I'm saying? That's how close we are to fucking losing America. But anyways, yeah, peace. Praise Allah, praise Yevon. Um, I pray for you. Um, be happy, be solid, be square. Praise, yep, yeah, and goat cheese. Peace.